What's going on with it, y'all? We're back with another video, and today we wanted to talk about.
Stop looking at me and asking me questions like that. It catches me off guard when you do that. Shit, if you're gonna say what we're gonna talk about, just say it.
What are we talking about?
So, we were gonna talk about pregnancy from a man's perspective and also a woman's perspective. And me personally, I think this is important because a lot of people think pregnancy is just about the woman, but it affects men in so many ways. So I think that should be talked about as well. Look at my skin. Good.
It's
I
alright.
look fly. I look good.
Yeah, so when a baby is coming for some odd reason, I don't know, it's not even an odd reason, it's expected. The woman is carrying a baby, obviously. So I feel like coming from a man's perspective, I think a lot of times people forget that like when pregnancy is happening, like when someone is pregnant, you guys are in it together. For some odd reason, I think women think just because they're carrying a baby that they are the token women, right? They are all that matters, and I don't think that's true. Like for instance, I do a lot of things for her because she's pregnant. Well, that doesn't mean I'm obligated to do that just because she's carrying a baby. And I think even though you guys are pregnant, like the women are pregnant, I think you should still be able to do something for your dude.
Right.
Like, I be rubbing her stomach, I be cooking her breakfast, right? I be doing all these different things, but she also does things for me.
Oh.
I just burped.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. We've been out all day. I'm kind of yeah, but we gotta record this.
He's so cute. You smile. I was telling him I hope our baby has his little cheekbones because his family, his mom, his grandmother, his sister, well, they all got those cheekbones from his grandmother, his great grandmother, actually, because I think his grandmother had them and his great grandmother. And they just have these, you can see his when he smiles or smile.
Stay on topic. What?
Oh my gosh. Okay. So just to add on to what he was saying before he rudely told me to stay on topic, um, he's right. Like men, I wouldn't say it's women that treat men like the pregnancy is all about them. I would say it's the world that treats men like the pregnancy is about. No, spat. Sorry. It's the world that treats men like the pregnancy is all about the woman. I feel like people don't check on him, ask him how he's doing, how's the pregnancy going. Most of the time, people ask me how I'm feeling, how I'm doing, how's it going,
Yeah.
which makes sense because women are carrying the baby, so they're going through all these changes, emotions, body changing, mental changing. It's a lot, but men also go through similar things, just not physically.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that they don't go through other stuff. And yeah, I treat him like I'm very grateful for the things that he does. Like, I'll ask for boob massages, belly rubs, and stuff like that, but I don't demand it. It's kind of like what we talked about the other day about how when men hold the door open for women, they don't say thank you or nothing
Yeah.
because society teaches us that that's what they're supposed to do. Like, no, they're not obligated to do that. Like,
Yeah. Like it'd be times when my mom will call me and she'd be like, "What's going on?" And then she'll like be like, "How's Shania and the baby doing?" And I'll be like, "Damn, what about me?" Like, for some odd reason, the world forgets that we are becoming fathers and our lives are changing. Our bodies might not be changing just as much as you guys because we're not carrying a child, but our lives are still changing, and we deserve the same amount of like, I'm not gonna say attention, but
not the same. Not the
no,
same. But
I believe like I don't know, man.
spit it out. We're
Yeah,
already on camera. Spit it out.
people
He
just need
don't
to
want.
start. Yeah, well, go ahead.
He don't want to say nothing to to offend people.
I just feel like dudes deserve some type of attention as well. It's not always just about the woman just because she's carrying the child.
I give you attention.
Like,
Stop
no,
it.
you don't.
Oh, no. Come here.
No.
Give me some attention. No, you're right. Like, the other day he was telling me, and I'll let him like elaborate on that. I don't know why he gets on camera in like this mood where he don't even want to be on camera. Like, bruh, like if you didn't want to be on camera, why come to the camera? Like, so I'll let him elaborate on that. But um, I think that, well, the other day he was talking about how it's stressful for him as a man. Like, I'm not saying he's stressed out every single day going crazy or anything like that, but like his emotions and stuff was gonna be becoming a dad. He's excited, happy, and then some days he's like, I gotta get it together, I gotta pay off this debt, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. And if you're not like that, I feel like it's a problem. But I'm gonna let him elaborate on that.
No, I'm just saying like my life is changing just as much as her life is. Um, like a baby is coming here, so sometimes I do be stressing about like, dang, how am I about to, like I want our child to have the best life, right? And sometimes it's like, man, you be having like doubts, like, am I even fit to do, or you know what I'm saying? I know I'm gonna do great, but just speaking out loud, sometimes I'd be like, bruh, like how is this about to all turn out? This is different, you know what I'm saying? This is definitely different, but it's not something that I don't think we can't handle. But all I'm saying is like the whole point of this video is like, I think people need to start really caring more about the fathers just as much as they care about the mothers. I feel like all the mothers, they get all the attention. They get all the, are you okay? How you doing? How you feeling? What's going on? And then the dudes is just like just sitting there. You know what I'm saying? We just sitting there, hey, and moral support, right? I
Yeah.
don't know. That's just what I'm. Yeah.
No, that makes sense. It's kind of like the concept, like what you were telling me about the actress who had lost her baby,
Oh yeah.
and um, they weren't checking on the man or nobody, like nobody was checking on the man. They were just asking the woman how she was doing, which in a way makes sense because the woman gave birth and stuff, and so they say women are more connected to the baby because they carry it and give birth. But I don't know how true that is. Like, I don't know if that's scientifically proven or not, but I feel like men can be just as connected to the baby. Like, even with him, when the baby's kicking and stuff, well, actually, I take that back. He'll poke at my stomach or rub it, and the baby will start kicking and stuff, or he'll talk to my belly and the baby will like respond to him. I think that's really cute. Like, he's really connected to the baby just as much as me, you know? And honestly, just because I'm carrying the baby, like I'm very connected to the baby, but sometimes I'll be getting mad. I'll be like, would you stop kicking? I'm trying to sleep. Like, so I think
Nah, I be thinking like women be so quick to be like, "Oh, this is my baby. I carried him for 9 months." Like, no, I was there that whole 9 months with you, and just
true.
because I didn't carry the baby in my own stomach doesn't mean that I don't have an emotional connection to that baby, right? So that's the whole point. It's like just because we're not carrying a baby doesn't mean that we're not like there. Like we are there, and I feel like people need to start realizing that, like recognizing that, especially, you know, sometimes I think like the one who's pregnant, like they can be a little bit demanding, like, oh, I'm the one that's pregnant, so you need to do this, and that. But I feel like especially early into the pregnancy, like it's nothing wrong with doing for your dude too. Like we're in this together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. I'm very grateful. Like I said, he will rub my belly, give me boob massages when my boobs are sore. Sometimes I don't even have to ask, but even like tying my shoes, like I'm getting to the point where like I can't be leaning over my belly like that or leaning down. I'll be getting exhausted. So he'll do stuff like that for me, but he's very attentive to that stuff. So sometimes I don't even have to ask. So like, what's an example? Like when I try to go out and exercise or do something, I told him the other day that I wanted to start getting back in the gym. And mind you, we're going on month 7 next month. And he was like, "You're not getting back in the gym? Like, I don't want you doing all of that." And I was like, "Oh, that's so sweet." So I just do my walking and stuff now. But even with that, he's like, "I don't want you walking for too many hours. I don't want you doing too much." And I really appreciate that. And, you know, I try not to demand him stuff or act like he's obligated to do anything for me because he's really not. And I told him, I said, this is amazing because I haven't seen any of the women in my family when they were pregnant. They were left high and dry and shy.
Yeah.
Like they wasn't getting belly rubs or well, the man wasn't there, so that's pretty self-explanatory. So
Yeah. And that brings me to my next point. Like for the women out there, like if you do have a good man, don't take it for granted, right? Do everything you can to make that person feel like you care about them during pregnancy just as much as they care about you. Because I'm telling you right now, a lot of you probably already experiencing this. It's a lot of f boys out there that aren't even there. You would be surprised how many people go through pregnancy alone. My sister did it,
oh.
right? Her sister pretty much did it, and these are people that both. Who is bro?
Probably Dante.
Like, stop texting me dumb shit. They don't be doing nothing but texting dumb shit.
Nonsense.
Right. Like, bruh, I don't want to, like, stop texting me stuff.
He a little fussy, but he needs some sleep.
Yeah, don't take it for granted. Like, the dude that's actually there, rubbing your belly, giving you boob massages, cooking you breakfast, going on walks with you, doing all these different things. That is not like a common thing. Not all dudes are doing that. Like,
True.
I'm not gonna say all dudes. I'm not gonna categorize everybody and say not all dudes are doing it. But I'm saying from my perspective, I grew up seeing like a lot of women not having dudes that were there to support them. Dudes weren't even there to see their own child born, let alone being there to be moral support. You know what I'm saying? So
My dad wasn't there.
like to cap it off, just like sometimes I be feeling like I want more. I want just the same amount of attention as I'm giving her during pregnancy because we're in this together. I'm not carrying a baby, but I'm still here. That's still our baby.
You
So
guys,
it is what it is.
you can't see me, but I'm rubbing his leg, and I give him a lot of love. And I told him we can go on a spa date, do spa dates and massages and stuff. And
Yeah.
every day I ask him how he's doing or if he needs anything. Or when I'm like shopping on Amazon or something like that, I'm like, do you need anything while I'm on here? And I try to like get him like when I'm at the grocery store, like, hey, do you want anything? You know,
Yeah,
so
she
I
does
try to
that.
check on his mental health and stuff. Sometimes I check on his mental health too much. Sometimes I'll be like, "Are you stressed?" I asked him that today. I was like, "Have you been stressed the past few days?" But yeah, he doesn't really let me cook too much these days because he wants to cook every day, which I really appreciate. That food be bomb. This morning, me and Junior had some potatoes, some omelet, and some raisin bread, which we've been tearing that bread up. I'm so grateful, but yeah, don't take your significant other for granted. Like your man has feelings too, has needs too, and needs attention too. Like the pregnancy is about both of you guys. After all, he gave you the sperm, so you wouldn't have been able to have the baby without him. So
That's
be
true.
grateful.
Yep. Nicely said.
Think, oh.
Right. We about to eat some ice cream, and I'm about to go to sleep. So I catch you. You be laughing. Look at the volume level. It went all the way up.
No, when I be hearing you editing the videos when you have the headphones on, I be hearing myself cracking up.
All right, y'all. We catch you in the next one. Peace.